Let's end this. With Saber helping me walk, I make it back home. The wound on my chest hasn't healed yet. According to Saber, I should stay still for at least a few more hours. I bite my lip. I hate my body, unable to move when it's clear what needs to be done.
シロ、何か今、よからぬことを考えませんでしたか?
Always.
いや、別に何も考えてないぞ。
まったく、あまり無茶を言うと怒りますからね。
As she should. Like, think about what you just went through.
最後の戦いになるのですから、お互い万全の体制で臨みましょう。
Just outright saying it. Let's go.
そうだな。焦るより、今は準備を整えないと。
One thing I do know, that kind of got revealed to me is that Lancer was able to fight off Gilgamesh for a day. I know they haven't stated it here yet, and I don't mind knowing it already, but that's crazy for like 24 hours. Ku fended off Gilgamesh. That's really crazy. Irish Hercules, man. Where Kotomine went. How we beat Gilgamesh. There are many things to think about. I have to rest for now and prepare myself for later tonight. First off, where's Ilya? Check on Ilya. And Reen, of course. At that instant, my mind stops. Kotomine? There's no sign of anyone. The air is different. Amidst the smell of burning, I can also smell the strong scent of blood. Fuck you. Fuck you. Don't. What? No. I run. I ignore my wound and run like I'm running away from the bad feeling I have. I run through the hall, turn the corner, and enter the familiar room. There. The scene before is me. Excuse me. The scene before me is anything but familiar. Fuck this game. Fuck you. What? My voice shakes. I don't know what happened. All I know is that Tosca is looking at me, breathing weakly.
やっと帰ってきた。まったく、もうちょっとで寝ちゃうところだったじゃない。バカ。
We're fucking Kirei up. It's... I don't know what she intends. But she's talking to me normally even though she has a wound that should make even talking difficult.
喋るなバカ。くそ。とにかく血を止めないと。セイバ、風呂場からタオルとお湯と洗面器。
She's not gonna make it. Fuck, man, I wanted her to make it through this route. I guess that's why UBW is so good for her. Probably part of the reason, but damn, man, this sucks. Because I really like this route. I love how sweet Shiro is with Saber and vice versa, and how Rain is like totally cool with it, and then she's like just hella supportive, and then she just gets stabbed through the stomach by Kirei. Probably by Black Keys. Saber nods silently and runs to the bathroom.
包帯と血止めだけで済むかバカ。医者を呼んでどうにかしないと。
And the worst part is, you know, Reen's gonna be like, you idiot, there's nothing you can do. He's probably gonna give some parting words and just be a badass, because that's who Reen is. I fucking love her. But I pull out the first aid kit, still in a panic.
いい。手当ては自分でしたから、医者はいらない。それよりもっと大事なことがあるでしょ。
Tosca stares at me, breathing hard. Ilya!
トサカ。
I don't know what she's on about, but I nod, thinking that I have to listen to her for now.
本当に傷はいいのか、トサカ。お前、これは。
いいの。血止めぐらい自分でできる。それより。
Fuck me, dude.
留守を任されてたのに、私、イリアを守れなかった。
I know you did your best, Reen. I know you did. That finally calms me down. Tosca is injured. The living room is destroyed, and Ilya should be here but isn't.
やってきたのは琴峰か。
She nods. I don't even need to ask since he's the only one left. But only Saber and I knew that Kotomine was our enemy, so he caught her off guard. Fuck. This must have been a complete surprise attack for Tosaka. Because the Seven Master happened to be her teacher and guardian.
謝るな。いくらお前でも騙し討ちされたらどうしようもないだろう。お前なんだかんだ言って琴峰を信頼してたしさ。
Spoilers for UBW. I don't know why you're watching this. If you don't know, I've already watched UBW. But just quick warning. Seeing this right here makes towards the end of UBW, where he's about to do it again to Rin, I guess, for different reasons, obviously, but still going to kill her. And Ku fucking just obliterates Kirei, like gay bulk through the chest. That is very like vindicating. Man, it's this. The series of routes have to be like so satisfyingly written in that sense, how you progress and how things change. That's why I'm so excited for Heaven's Feel, because there's so much I don't know about it.
そうね。正直甘く見てた。自分一人でもなんとかなるってうぬぼれてたみたい。
She coughs up blood. Crap, I can't let her talk.
話は後にしよう。今は動くな。すぐに手当てをして休ませてやるから。
お願い。けどその前に伝えておかないとダメっぽい。いいシロ。これが最後の助言だからきちんと聞きなさい。
I don't want to hear words like that, but I nod silently. He's looking at me seriously with that wound of hers. I don't know if anyone would be able to stop her.
まず一つ目。琴峰の目的はイリアよ。あの子が今回
And
の
this song, this fucking song, every time it plays, it's always like,
初めから知ってたんでしょうね。
shit.
イリアが聖杯。
And there's that reveal.
正確にはあの子の心臓ね。魔術師っていうのは魔術回路を持った人間だけど、イリアは魔術回路を人間にした子なの。サーバントが残り一人になった時、あの子自体が聖杯を下ろす器になると思う。
じゃあイリアは琴峰に。
連れて行かれたわ。でも、セイバーがまだ健在なら道は開かない。琴峰だって器になるイリアをどうにかしようなんて考えないはず。
That just makes me flash back to Irisville. Fuck. I don't know about that. I can only hope so. Lancer isn't an easy servant to beat either. He can't match Gilgamesh, but he might be able to at least run away. I can only hope so, but I can't tell Tosca about that right now.
わかった。イリアは俺が助け出すから安心しろ。
そう。じゃあ二つ目。
Kill that bastard.
琴峰の居場所だけど、きっと竜道寺だと思う。聖杯の高齢場所としてあそこ以上の場所はないもの。教会はもう引き払ってるだろうし、隠れてるとしたらあの寺だから。
はあ、琴峰がいるのは竜道寺だな。
It must be hard for her even to move her neck now. But Tosca gives a slight nod.
じゃあ最後。あなたじゃ綺麗にはかなわない。それでも戦う？
What choice do we have? This question is not asked as a friend called Toscarin, but as a magus who understands the situation. I will definitely settle things with Kotomine. Even if I don't have a chance of winning, I can't run away. And if Tosca has a plan, I'll follow it no matter what.
残念ながら。けど、選別をあげる。護身用のものだけど、何もないより役に立つわ。
Holy shit, it is not the Azoth dagger. Fuck me, dude. This is all too famous a dagger. It's a dagger for rituals more than for battles. A magic wand shaped like a sword used to form magic circles and to effect physical divine mysteries. The word Azoth is carved into the jewel on the handle. The blade must be Tosca's preference, as it's shorter than usual. This weapon, favored by a famous occult sorcerer who pretty much dominated the world. Interesting, I didn't know a lot of this. It's called the Azoth Sword. It's like the proof of adulthood for a Magus, and it's like a gift you get for getting into school. Explains, okay, yeah.
どうぞか、これは
見ればわかるでしょう。私の探検よ。宝石に比べれば微々たるものだけど、それでも気が向いた時には魔力を込めてた。レストって叫んで、ありったけの魔力を流し込めば発動するから。
The dagger she gives me is heavy. Not physically, but the weight of memories Tosca has in it. Dude, I remember when Kirei gave her that dagger. And in this route, she doesn't even know. Doesn't even know what it was used for. At least I think. I don't know if Kirei revealed it to her as he was fucking her up, but...
調査か。いいのか、これは預かって。
いいのよ。綺麗に勝てないって分かって、最後まで隠し通したんだから。このまま使わないのも尺だし、あんたが使って。
分かった。遠慮なくもらっとく。正直、武器は大いに越したことはない。
なんだ、分かってるじゃない。なら、もういいかな。
Rest, Rid.
いい加減、もう眠くて眠くて。
She laughs awkwardly. Before I realize it, Saber is standing behind me, waiting to treat Tosaka.
寝ろ寝ろ。朝になったら起こしてやるから。そしたら腹いっぱい飯食わせてやる。
そうすると、最後に、これは忠告じゃなくて命令。
Kill that bastard. Just say it.
シロ、やるからには死んでも勝ちなさい。
Can't lose,
私が
buddy.
起きた時、あんたがくたばってたら許さないから。
You must be satisfied after saying all that. Tosca falls asleep right after that. She looks so healthy that I feel stupid for worrying about. Is she really okay? But well, that was her way of cheering me on, and she did share some of her courage with me.
任せとけ、遠坂。
I really hope that all that wasn't just because she said final advice, but I guess because she knows like the final battle's about to happen. But she treated her wounds, she said. She said sleepy, and I know that's people use that as like a metaphor for dying, like it's getting dark. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't know. I'm gonna assume she's gonna be okay because that makes me feel better, and plus that's what she's saying, and she I don't know, maybe she is lying for Shiro's sake. We're gonna find out either way. Either way, we can't lose. We're not going to. I tell the sleeping Tosaka. The board is all set. Now I just have to pass the few hours until my wound heals without regrets. Alright, so here's our usual calm before the storm. The date changes. We treated Tosca, took her to her room, made dinner, and ate it silently. So she is fine. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for further clarifying this. And I know, I know Tosca probably wouldn't lie, but at the same time, you have, like, I was worried. She's like one of my favorites. The wound is almost healed. There's only an hour or two left. And the remaining time, Mao. What is that middle option? This might be my last time. The fire 10 years ago. If I am the only survivor and I am to succeed Emiya Kiritsugu who destroyed the Holy Grail, I should at least report to him.
じいさんの夢は俺が
The kid said that a long time ago. Back then I didn't even know of his intentions nor what I wanted to be. 10 years ago. The true nature of what I aim to be. The reason I survived that disaster is about to take shape.
今までありがとう。行ってくるよ、親父。
With that, my fear and hesitation go away. There's no chance of us winning. If I am to call myself Emiya Kiritsugu's son, I have to go settle this with my chest held high. You're damn right. And that was a very short scene. I feel like if I... And I'm going to... Keep in mind, I'm going to go back and make every single choice that I didn't make. So... Oh my. But yes, I just had to do that. I like that was a choice. The moon is distant. The clouds have cleared and the darkness has a dim blue glow. Daybreak is close. The long night is about to end. Look at that blood red. This is the final moment. Going through the night, Saber and I have reached our final destination.
シロ、これは
Saber sounds tense. I feel the same way. As I nod, I can feel sweat dripping down my neck. The mountain feels like one big living thing. The wind coming down from the mountain gate is warm, and the shaking trees seem like breathing lungs. Chills and pressure assail me every time I take a step. No, the air really is thick and wet.
マナの密度が高い。10年前と同じです。おそらく
The summoning of the Holy Grail has begun, or it's already over. Either way, that must mean that Lancer has fallen to Gilgamesh.
確認するぞ、セイバー。上に着いたら、あとは戦うだけだ。セイバーはギルガメッシュの相手を頼む。俺はマスター、コトミネを撃つ。
I am very worried. I'm less worried for Shiro. Pardon me. I'm less worried for Shiro. Because I feel like he's gonna find a way. I feel like there is a good ending here for Shiro. I hope Saber survives. If Saber survives too, and so does Rin, I will be so satisfied with this route. Especially because this last fight is very cool. And it's very and obviously this came first, but me starting with Fate Zero very much reminds me of that. Saber versus Gilgamesh and Emiya versus Kirei at the Ryudo Temple. Well, actually, you know, obviously it's a bit different in that sense, but you know what I'm saying.
お互いの戦いには手を出さない。
And Kiritsugu did
ど
win,
ちらか
but
が相手を倒せば、それで終わりだ。
ええ、今回だけは私は自分の戦いに専念します。それに、琴峰はあなたが倒すべき敵だ。
And here's the thing, Gilgamesh and Kirei are too obsessed with being entertained. It's a game to them. It's a show. They're not going to go all out or just be decisive in their victory. Not until it's too late. That's just who they are. Especially Gilgamesh.
そうだな。よし、任せとけ。セイバーの方こそ、あんな奴にやられるんじゃないぞ。
はい。誇りにかけて、彼には負けるわけにはいかない。サーバントとしてではなく、英霊として、かの王に膝を屈することはできません。
Saber says so strongly without hesitation or distress. So there's nothing more to say. We will go to battle and determine the winner as the last remaining masters. Even if in the process, if one of us dies, the other need only defeat their enemy. Even if I die, if Saber beats Gilgamesh, Kotomine won't be able to obtain the Holy Grail. At the same time, even if Saber dies, if I defeat Kotomine, Gilgamesh won't be able to stay in this world. There's no need to help each other. Our battles have already gone their separate ways. Oh man, here we go. Red light fills the mountaintop. The blowing wind is getting stronger and it seems the source of it is that light coming from the back of the grounds. This is just like, oh my gosh. The red phosphorescence scatters on the wind and the grounds... Some of the grammar, man. And the ground is too bright for nighttime. Oh, the grounds, like... Okay, I get it, sorry. I'm just dumb. Stagnant air filled with the presence of death. This is like the fire back then. But if it isn't like that... But it isn't like that. Within all this red light, something is about to emerge. From the back of the building, a black darkness oozing in the bright red. If this clearing is like a clear lake, that mud is like an oil spill. Alright, and Gil has been very obsessed with Saber this route. He is there within all the rich colors, ignoring the blood red and the death-stained black. The servant clad in gold is waiting for us. No, for Saber in the middle of this place.
頃合いも良い。聖杯もようやく重い腰を上げ、穴が開いたところだ。この呪いこそが聖杯の中。我らサーバントをこの世に留める第三要素。
The third element.
10年前、お前が俺に浴びせたものだ。
Gilgamesh is only looking at Saber. It goes the same for Saber. He takes a step forward and points her sword at the knight in front of her.
いい気概だ。俺には勝てないと知った上でなおその闘志。宴の終わりを飾るにふさわしいが、邪魔はいらぬ。そこの雑種。琴峰に用があるのなら早々に消えろ。奴は祭壇で貴様を待って。
And this right here is their downfall. Like, and they're all for the drama, man, and because Kotomine wants Shiro to suffer. Like, this is like the pinnacle of everything that's been building up since 10 years ago. Kotomine is waiting. I glance at Saber. She nods while looking at Gilgamesh. Her figure tells me that she is wishing me her best. I turn around. The one I need to face isn't here. Behind me. As I run, I hear the battle start. At the back of the building, behind the main temple is a large lake. Untouched by humans, the lake is holy as if a dragon king lives in it. The clear blue water is pure and the lake isn't even murky. But that's all in the past. The lake now has none of these characteristics. The red light is in front of my eyes. The sea of black tar. And... oh my fucking goodness. The void created in the air and the girl presented as a sacrifice. He does not have her crucified up there. My calm mind instantly goes over the limit. I stop and glare at my enemy.
よく来たな、エミヤシロ。最後まで残ったただ一人のマスターよ。
He smiles sarcastically and opens his arms to welcome me. This is the site of our battle. This is the altar of the summoning in this Holy Grail war.
イリアを下ろせ。お前をぶちのめすのはその後だ。
I'll beat you up. I glare at Kotomine. There's about 10 meters between us. The fight will begin if I move another step. I like how Shiro is immediately getting analytical. He's already gauging. This is a good start. Once the fight starts, I'll have to run straight at him and stab him in the chest. Before that, I have to... Right, he has the dagger. Okay. I have to do something about Ilya.
おい、聞こえなかったのか。イリアを下ろせって言ったんだ。いい年して、子供をいじめて何が楽しい。
Kirai's like, well, let me tell you.
気持ちはわかるが、それはできない相談だな。聖杯は現れたが、その穴は未だ不安定だ。接点である彼女には命の続く限り耐えてもらわねば、私の願いは叶わない。
Until she dies, then Ilya is still alive.
そうか。お前に下ろす気がないってんなら、力ずくで下ろすだけだ。お前の願い、その黒い泥を今すぐに止めてやる。
ほう、なるほど。お前にはこれが私の望みに見えるわけか。
Oh, don't
さすが
pretend.
はキリツグの息子だな。
Don't pretend like you understand.
よもや2代にわたって思い違いを続けるとは。
No, it ends here, buddy.
聖杯を理解し得ぬ者にわざわざ解いてやる真理はない。その思い違いを抱いたまま、最後のマスターとして責務を果たすがいい。
Secrets to be revealed in Heaven's Feel, I'm sure. I jump. There's about 10 meters between us. Keeping that distance, I jump sideways. This is the result of my instincts of not wanting to die, surpassing my desire to kill him. I roll sideways onto the ground. I stop instantly and look up.
今のは。
I look at the place I was running over. A sound of burning. The burning sound is coming from the black mud stretching out from the lake. It's like a black carpet. The mud slashed like a whip, attacking me as I went after Kotomina and left a mark on the ground. What?
言い忘れていたが、すでにお前は私の射程に入っている。加えてこれは生き物に敏感でな。
Oh, this is very interesting.
動き回るのは勝手だが、不用意に動くと死ぬぞ。
Jeez, man, it's fighting back. I jump to avoid the black mud mercilessly attacking me. Screw moving carelessly, he's ready to kill me.
この衛星新聞。
I stand up, still keeping watch over the lake. The distance to Kotomina hasn't changed. That means this 10 meters is as near as he wants me to get. That tentacle of mud stretches without limit. It will come after me if he wants it to, and I'm sure there are more than one.
ほう、やる気か。それは喜ばしい。このまま立ち去るのなら殺しようがなかったが、お前本人が争うのであれば問題はない。何しろこれでも神に仕える身だ。助けを求める者を殺めるわけにもいかなくてな。
The tentacle whips out. The quivering mud coming from the lake is like a black snake. This is crazy. I didn't expect this. I bite my lip. This is the worst situation as I thought. The number of snakes continues to increase without end. I don't know how long I can survive, let alone how I can get close to him.
勝機がないのは当然だ。お前の生きた年数と私の生きた年数では大きく開きがある。何かで掛け算でもしない限り埋められる差ではあるまい。
Priest raises his hands. He glares at the heavens as if he is conducting an orchestra.
命をかけろ。あるいはこの身に届くかもしれん。
Ooh. An invitation. He releases the black snakes. It's so crazy. He's in control, which is so crazy. I wonder if the Grail's cooperating with him because he wants to unleash it. And because it has like a proper core, being Ilya, the proper core. I wonder. I kick away the mucus around my ankle. My clothes are burnt away and my skin is exposed. I jump back from the striking tentacle. I can't feel my right ankle and I can't even tell if it's there, but I jump into the open field in front of me. I check my body as I roll. Ankle, alright, it's still there. I just can't feel it. If it's there, I should be able to run. Come on, Miyashiro. I jump in a different direction again to avoid the striking mud. I hear a splashing sound right next to me. Dude, I just expected like a one-on-one fight with Kirei. This is like so much worse. The smell of the ground burning forces my dizzy head awakened. Fire runs up my back. Oh. And Avalon is less effective right now. I shake it off and jump to an empty space. That must have been the end of this attack. The black mud that was surrounding me has disappeared from view for now. Just being whipped by literal curses. I bite my lip. I ran so much, but in the end, I'm pushed back to here again. I wonder if he's gonna have to project like Caliburn or Excalibur or do something like really drastic here. I breathe hard and look at him so as not to lose in spirit. Kotomine has not moved at all. He's just watching me run around. He is quite amused. No matter how hard I breathe, my heart won't calm down. It's saying it's at its limits, but it needs rest. It's about to go out on its own if I don't let it rest. I can't do anything. Can't get near Kotomine nor get through that black mud. I'm not going to hold back on using the projection magic. If I can't move forward, I can reproduce Saber Sword again. Oh my god, he's going to do it. It'll surely be able to slice through that black mud and I can go straight for Kotomine.
Nanda. それで終わりか。諦めたのならそうといい。
It's like, is that all you got, buddy? Really? The instant he speaks. Lots of mud comes splashing toward me, telling me I cannot let myself stop. Shiro's just getting fucked up. I raise myself and barely dodge the mud. The mud itself isn't too bad. It's slow compared to Saber Shinai, and it only comes where it's aimed, so it's easy to dodge. I like that we've got that payoff from all the training. But that's only true when there's only one of them. I can't deal with tens of mud attacks, the ones that come from behind me the instant I dodge them. As a result, I can only move around, even then mud covers me bit by bit. There's no time to rest. I can't reproduce a sword like this. Projection magic tracing a weapon from the beginning requires at least 1 minute of concentration. If I show such an opening, I'll be melted down to my bones. Parts of my body covered with mud have lost sensation. The only good thing is that I don't feel any pain, but I won't know if I'm dead or not when that mud covers my whole body. I'm finished when that happens, and most of all, I'll have melted away by then. Yeah, this is... He needs to do something. For now, all I can do is run. If there's any chance of getting near him, it'll be when I do something about this mud. Yo. I can't believe it. Who on earth would trip at a time like this? Shiro, are you kidding me? Kotomine looks down at me like trash. He points his finger at me and many snakes show their veins. I get up. I try to get up but fall again. I fall. Wait, what's happening? I fall. The snakes are coming, but I still fall. Why? 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 Black mud comes from my neck. Why? Oh, I see why. My right ankle is unbelievably black. What the fuck? Black mud rains down. It spills onto my body like a rainstorm, melts it and drowns my despair. What? Wait, what? I am so confused right now. And I bet I know what decision caused this. I just had to have the Kiritsugu moment. Son of a bitch. I think somehow that was the trigger. Shit, man. Yes. Please advise me, Fujine.
ここぞという時に武器がない。
そんなあなたを助けるタイガー道場開幕です。
Thanks, Taiga.
さて、勝敗とは戦いを始める前に決定しているっていうのが一般論よね。はい、その心は弟子1号。
何の策も武器もなしに戦いに挑んじゃダメってことかな。
Okay, I know what choice to make now.
うん。敵は金に明かして最強部隊を揃えている反則サーバント。ならこっちも一つぐらいは逆転可能な武器を用意しておくべきです。
じゃあタイガー、決戦前夜からやり直してなんか新しい武装を用意しろっていうの？
A new weapon.
そんな一朝一夕で何ができるっていうのよ。
これができるのだ。セイバーちゃんの宝具はもともと3つ。その最後の1つを用意してあげれば、あとは何とかなる
Prepare the last
もんよ。
one.
そっか、返せばいいんだね。
Oh shit, I have to give her Avalon?
カエサルのものはカエサルへ。なくすには惜しいものだったけど、やっぱり拾い物は持ち主に返さないとね。
Okay, alright, I understand. Alright.
ほら、タイガにしてはいいこと言うのね。腐っても学校の先生ってところかしら。
Wow, she's about to get whopped.
あはっはっはっは。褒めて褒めて。
はいはい。それじゃあタイガがいい気分のうちに嬉しいお知らせをしちゃいます。
Okay.
本編の端っこでつつましく続いていたこのコーナーだけど、
Oh shit.
次回からは装いも新たにタイガー道場第2部タイガ夫妻1億円編が始まるよ。
AKA, I won't make that joke.
次は舞台を私の後ろに移して立ち絵も音楽も発売ハードも一新。
Whoa.
制作費も倍になっておまけコーナーとは思えない充実ぶりになるんだから。
なんか重ねてめでたいな。よくわからないけど、ウォーズからメタルスに CG が変わるようなものかしらね。
I can't wait for the new edition.
そうっす師匠。次からはこんないかにもやっつけ仕事な立ち絵から解
From
放
this
されるの
rough
です。
art, wow. How dare.
素晴らしい。そうと決まればさっさとこんな道場ともおさらばしましょ
So
う。
apparently this is the last bad ending.
じゃあみんな新規一転したタイガー道場で
Or maybe the next bad ending will have a revamp. That's cool. That's cute. Well, those are very helpful because I know exactly what I need to do now. Alright. That's what I get for wanting my cute little moment. Alright. Yeah. There's only one thing to do. We've always done so. But I should follow that until the very end. It's not romantic or elegant, but it would be more like us if we meet and come up with a plan. I swear, if I get this wrong again.
シロ、対策を練るのはいいのですが、何もここでなくとも良いのではないですか。
いや、ここじゃないと調子が出ない。 いいから中に入ろう。
ああ。シローがそういうのでしたら従いますが。
Saber reluctantly goes into the shed. Well, I have my reasons for bringing Saber to the shed. We don't have any way to match Gilgamesh right now. It goes without saying that we need a plus alpha factor. So, let's return this sheath to its rightful owner. I don't know if I'll succeed until I try, but Saber put her hand into my body to check for this sheath's existence. And it shouldn't be impossible to take it out. And Kiritsugu was able to do that
それは本気
a
です
couple
か、シロー。
times.
本気だよ。もともとあれはセイバーのものだろ。ならセイバーに返すのは当然だし、この鞘があればあいつにだって勝てるかもしれない。
I'm sure it's gonna be very painful to Shiro, because being Shiro is pain.
確かに鞘が戻れば私の魔力も上がります。ですがそれでもギルガメッシュに勝てる保証はありません。それに鞘を摘出してしまったら
And here's the thing, I'm very glad they did this. And that this is a point, because yeah, like, we've already had this fight between Saber and Gilgamesh. And it didn't work out. Even throwing Excalibur, like the Noble Phantasm, it wasn't enough. So, Saber needs an extra edge, one she hasn't had. And having Avalon back, which is one of her Noble Phantasms, and makes her essentially immortal, that's definitely what's going to work. And now Shiro just needs to somehow do something. I don't know. Because yeah, if you take out the sheath, what will you do now? How is he going to survive now that we know the tentacle mud?
鞘を取ってしまえばもう
Obviously he doesn't know, but now it's like, I wonder what butterfly effect, what course of events now is this going to unfold that this works now. And that's what's so cool about this game. I won't heal even if I get hurt, but that's normal. Or maybe it's going to be that he's going to be even more careful now, like lacking Avalon, he's not going to just keep taking the whips, because he was dodging and getting hit for a long time there. Like, I wonder if it's going to force him to just try to project even earlier. But that's normal. I've relied too much on this body of mine without even knowing it. Yep, there it is. People die when they're killed. Roll credits. I can't be protected from such a normal thing now.
鞘を取ってくれ、セイバー。これは俺たちが勝つための絶対の条件だ。
Biting her lip painfully, Saber doesn't answer. I don't know how long that lasted. Just as the clouds disappeared, moonlight starts to shine in through the window.
わかりました、マスター。あなたの心をお借りします。
That is a very crazy way of phrasing it. Saber nods at my words.
それでは始めます。準備はいいですか、シロ。
いいぞ。遠慮なく始めてくれ。
Saber agrees. Saber places her hand on my chest and plunges it into my body. My job is easy. Not dying. Taking out the sheath is similar to the steps in the projection magic. The sheath of the holy sword is melted into my body. I just need to gather it into one place and form it like it was before. Of course, that's just the image. I say I'll return it to its original form, but it's only the magical energy that will be shaped like that. Saber's the one who gives it shape. Cluster of magical energy will take shape in Saber's, the possessor's, hand. I'm just helping her. As if making something from nothing. I take the scattered pieces of the sheath and carefully reproduce it without flaw. My body's burning. Projection is way beyond my level. The magic surely kills my body every time I use it. It destroys my nerves, burns my skin, crushes my brain, and makes me a vegetable. but it's the only weapon I have. This is the only way to help Saber. I can just imagine Archer thinking the exact same thing. I imagine her figure as I saw it in my dreams. The golden sheath suited to the king who ran through many battles. I take what protected the king and led her to numerous victories and reproduce it vividly without any mistake. It's a beautiful sheath and a beautiful sword, so that no matter what happens, I engrave it into my mind so that I will not forget it, no matter what kind of end awaits us. I hear Saber's voice. Something that was binding my body for a long time escapes my body.
すごい。見事です、シロ。ここまで完璧に戻せるなんて他の誰にもできません。
Wow, go Shiro. Must be perfect as Saber seems surprisingly happy. My body is burning and I fall onto my butt.
あ、シロ、すごい汗です。今拭くものを持ってきます。
Saber runs to the house. Listening to her footsteps, I let out a sigh. I felt it was perfect too. It was so perfectly done. I believe no future projection will be as perfect as that.
じゃあな。今までありがとう。
I bid farewell to that which was part of me until now. The golden sheath that protected her. I will never forget it. Even if it leaves my body, its figure has been engraved into my heart. Oh shit. And here we back here again. The moon is distant. The clouds have cleared and the darkness has a dim blue glow. Let's not die this time. Daybreak is close. The long night is about to end. This is the final moment going through the night.
シロ、これは。
Alright, yeah, we're gonna... Oh, be right back. Got a phone call? Alright. It was Alright, yeah, okay. I remember, so...
マナの密度が高い。10年前と同じです。
Yeah, I remember all this. Let's get to it, man.
セイバー。上に着いたら、あとはお互いの戦い。
ええ。
そうだな。よし。
はい。誇りにか。
Damn right, come on, let's get to it. Oh shit, is this new? I don't know, I'm still reading it though. Shit, man. Yeah, I don't know why that for some reason slipped my mind. No matter what happens here, Saber has to... Like, she can't be sustained. The only way that was possible was during Sunny Day. But Rin isn't here, so... Hold on, I gotta read this, because we definitely didn't get this before. Thinking back, there were so many memories. Nights when we walked together and times we fought together. I selfishly tried hard in the beginning, thinking that I couldn't let a girl fight. She trained me hard in the dojo. I slept in the shed because I was unable to sleep with a girl in the next room. We had lunch together. Saber liked the bath, was satisfied when the food was good, liked the clothes Tosca prepared for her, and talked with Fujine. She pushed herself, took all the burdens onto her shoulders. It finally collapsed, and we shared our hearts in the ruin. I've been crazy since then. I couldn't think of anything but Saber, and after my reasons for fighting changed, I realized that I loved Saber. When I lose someone like this, Saber doesn't say anything. I can't say anything either. These stairs end. If we reach the top, there will be nothing for us to talk about. Losing Saber and parting with her will happen in the future. But this moment is the only time allotted to us for farewells. We go up the stairs. If I don't want to say goodbye, I can just talk to her about meaningless things. Like going to town again after we go home. What she wants for breakfast tomorrow morning. Such meaningless things. But I can't even talk about such things. If I talk, that'll be our final conversation. A clear end. Neither of us can offer a clear farewell. And so we reach the mountain gate. Okay. This is the final choice. If we go on, it will end. But if we go back, I might be able to find a way to avoid losing her. Dude, it is so crazy. That one choice made me miss out on all of this. I am certain I didn't get this before. This is great.
Saber.
I stop and turn back to Saber. Saber is the same always. A tense stare with a composed expression. The moment I see it, all kinds of temptation attack me. Like, let's run away. If I don't want to lose her, I can go back. It would accompany me if I wished. My determination wavers. A temptation rises in my throat. But I stop it.
行こう。これが最後の戦いだ。
I declare that as a master, just as I always have. Saber nods silently. Her eyes are strong-willed as always. So I won't have any regrets. As she believes in me, I too will believe that my choice is correct. We start for the mountain gate. We head into the battle with no return. I couldn't say anything and I couldn't tell her what I really wanted to tell her. But I want to believe that this silence was able to tell her my feelings. The long stairs we climbed together. This is our final memory of our time together. Yeah, this is it right here.
Kita ka. 待ちわびたぞ、セイバー。頃合いも良い。この呪いこそ10年前。
あの呪い、聖杯と偽っていたも
This is
の
new.
を使って何を望む？
I'm very surprised at the amount of change. It's pleasantly surprised.
望みなどないと言っただろう。琴峰が聖杯をどう扱おうと俺は知らん。
No wish.
今のところ俺の関心はお前だ。
This is a bit different from UBW. As if in answer to Saber, the Golden Knight raises his hand. At the same time, the air behind him sways like a haze. The king's treasure, hundreds of noble phantasms, are loaded like bullets.
ようやくこの時が来たか。今までずーっと考えていたぞ、セイバー。嫌がるお前をどう踏み伏せ、あれを飲ませるか。
Jesus.
泣きむせぶ顔を踏みつけ、その体を染め抜くほどの泥を飲ませ、もだえ死ぬに耐えきれず俺の足元にすがりつく。
Oh man.
その汚れきった姿をな。
You are addressing a king.
ならば、その身が同じ末路をたどろうと。
Oh.
英雄を。
About to be her bitch. Another step. Saber steps into range of the many noble phantasms. This isn't a battle I can do anything about. The battle between Saber and Gilgamesh is something no human can interfere with.
それでこそセイバー。俺には勝てないと知った上でなおその気概。宴の終わりを飾るにふさわしいが。邪魔はいらぬ。そこの雑種。琴峰に用があるのなら早々に消えろ。 奴は祭壇で貴様を待っている。
Kotomine is waiting. The amount of like just so much more you get with Saber this time around is crazy. I glance at Saber. She nods while looking at Gilgamesh. Her figure tells me she is wishing me her best. Okay, actually we got that before. I turn around. The one I need to face isn't here. Behind me, as I run, I hear the battle start. I'm so eager if you can't tell. Oh, fuck. Oh, this is different. And we got the main menu song. The void created in the air and the girl presented as a sacrifice. My calm mind instantly goes over the limit. I stop and glare at my enemy.
よく来たな、エミヤシロ。最後まで残ったただ一人のマスターよ。
Even the visual is different, like before it showed him standing there under her. He smiles sarcastically and opens his arms to welcome me. This is the site of our battle. This is the altar of the summoning in this Holy Grail war. And there they are.
イリアを下ろせ。お前をぶちのめすのはその後だ。
I glare at Kotomine. There's about 10 meters between us. The fight will begin if I move another step. I don't know what kind of Majos Kotomine is, but I assume we'll use some kind of projectile weapon like Tosaka. You're not completely wrong. He does throw them. In comparison, I can only punch him. Even though I have the dagger Tosaka gave me, it's useless unless I get near him. Once the fight starts, I'll have to run straight at him and stab his chest. First, I have to do something about Ilya.
おい、聞こえなかったのか。イリアを下ろせって言ったんだ。いい年して子供をいじめて何が楽しい。
気持ちはわかるが、それはできない相談だな。聖杯は現れたが、その穴は未だ不安定だ。接点である彼女には命の続く限り耐えてもらわねば。
Till she dies, and Ilya's still alive.
そうか。お前に下ろす気がないってんなら、力ずくで下ろすだけだ。
Alright, how are we gonna do this now?
お前の願い、その黒い泥を今すぐに止めてやる。
I assume just be more decisive and project earlier. Because now we don't have Avalon's protection in any sense. Saber is a lot more suited to fight Gilgamesh now. It could be enough for her and this might pressure Shiro into doing something more effective.
ほう、なるほど。お前にはこれが私の望みに見えるわけか。さすがはキリツグの息子だな。よもや2代にわたって思い違いを続けるとは。
だと。
この泥は私の手によるものではない。これは聖杯より溢れる力。本来は万能であるはずの無色の力だ。
Should have.
それを黒く染めるなど人の力ではできん。この聖杯はな、初めからこうなのだ。開けてしまえば最後、際限なく溢れ出し最悪を巻き起こす。
Just a weapon at best.
それがこの聖杯の正体だ。この中にはあらゆる悪性、人の世を分け隔てなく呪うものが詰まっている。
All the evil in the world.
それを操ることなど誰にもできん。
What is he saying? If that's true, then he became a master not for a wish, but just to open this up? Makes sense.
ことみね。
お
前の望みは何だ?
Understanding its nature from 10 years ago, but I want to hear this. I clench my teeth and glare at the black priest. The man smiles.
そうだな。強いて言うならば娯楽だよ。
There it is. It makes a simple claim as if it's only natural.
だって。
わからないのか。例えば音楽だ。歌を楽しいと思うのはなぜだと思う？エミヤシロ。
Because it's fun, it evokes emotion.
なんだってそんな。
では本はどうだ？物語が人を引きつけるのはなぜだと思う？
Up, all entertainment. Why? I've never thought about it.
そう、考えるまでもない。あらゆる娯楽、人間を喜ばせるもの、それらが楽しいのは単に人間が作ったものだからだ。よいか。あらゆる創造物は人間の内より生じる。つまるところ、この世で最も愉快なものとは人間に他ならない。むき出しの人間こそが最高の娯楽となる。
My goodness.
それに比べれば彼らが生み出す娯楽など二次的なものだ。そう、音楽も物語も愛憎も憐憫も信頼も裏切りも道徳も背徳も幻想も真実もすべて抱きすべき不純物に過ぎん。そのようなもの、所詮は残りかすに過ぎぬ二流の娯楽。
I'm kind of curious to know what his alignment is. It's a very random thing, but I wonder if I could find it just by Googling very quickly. I don't think it's yeah, it doesn't seem to be explicitly stated anywhere, and everything else seems to be talking about other things. So I saw one said like chaotic evil. That doesn't sound off.
私が楽しみたいのは人間そのものでな。そのような余分なものなどもはや口に合わん。そのためには営みなどという贅肉はそぎ落とさなければならない。走馬灯というものがあるだろう。それと同じだ。人間は死の瞬間にのみ価値がある。生存という助走距離を持って高く飛び、空に届き尊く輝くもの、その瞬きこそが私の望みだ。
I love that I'm getting this because I love Kirei.
それがお前の求めた質問の答えだ。お前たちが平穏を糧にするように、この身は
Oh, that's a line right there. The priest offering a speech with his hands apart is abnormal. I feel a chill, but not at his speech, but at the priest himself because he looks like a holy being. Oh, he says he wants to enjoy humans.
つまり、お前は。
ああ、10年前の火災は悪くなかった。小規模ではあったが、通常ではありえない刺激に満ちていたからな。そう、私が望むものなどその程度だ。あのような地獄にこそ魂の炸裂、人における最高のきらめきがある。どうだ、無念のまま朽ちる人間の叫びは胸に迫るものがあっただろう。
Don't talk shit. That time, that hell, can't be contained with just that one sentence.
理解してくれたか。いびつな形ではあるが、私ほど人間を愛している者はいない。故に、私ほど聖杯にふさわしい人間もいまい。
What a twisted motherfucker. The priest laughs in satisfaction, as if he thinks that event where people died in vain is wonderful from the bottom of his heart.
そういうことか。
I concentrate on my feet. I put my powers into my legs about to jump forward.
つまり、殺していいんだな、てめえ!
I jump forward with all my might. It's about 10 meters to him. I'll go in straight at him and... I jump sideways. Up, here comes the mud. This is the result of my instincts of not wanting to die, surpassing my desire to kill him. I roll sideways onto the ground and look up.
今のは
I look at the place I was running over. The sound of burning. Burning sound is coming from the black mud stretching out from the lake. It's like a black carpet. The mud slashed like a whip attacking me as I went after Kotomina and left a mark on the ground.
言い忘れていたが、すでにお前は私の射程に入っている。加えてこれは生き物に敏感でな。
God, we missed so much by making that one choice last time. I keep saying that, but we just keep getting more. Like that whole monologue by Kirei was awesome.
動き回るのは勝手だが、不用意に動くと死ぬぞ。
I jump to avoid the black mud mercilessly attacking me. Screw moving carelessly. He's ready to kill me.
この衛星新聞
I stand up, still keeping watch over the lake. The distance of Kotomina hasn't changed. That means his 10 meters is as near as he wants me to get. But that tentacle of mud stretches without limit. It will come after me if he wants it to, and I'm sure there are more than one.
こう、やる気か。それは喜ばしい。このまま立ち去るのなら殺しようがなかったが、お前本人が争うのであれば問題はない。何しろこれでも神に仕える身だ。助けを求める者を殺めるわけにもいかなくてな。
よく言う。人を背中から襲った奴がな、そんな言葉を吐くんじゃない。
Must have remembered what happened with Lancer. Kotomina laughs as if in admiration.
そうだったな。お前にはあれで愛想が尽きていた。これ以上先延ばしにする必要はない。正直に言うとな、エミヤシロ。私はお前に期待していたのだ。リンがお前を教会に導いた夜、運命すら感じた。お前があの男の息子と分かり、内面まで似通っていると知った時の喜びなど分かるまい。
And you could just feel it, man. Just the giddiness. Like he was so amused.
10年前に叶わなかった望み。エミヤ・キリツグという男に、こうしてもう一度引導を渡せるとは思わなかった。
The tentacle whips out. The quivering mud coming from the lake is like a black snake. I bite my lip. This is the worst situation as I thought. The number of snakes continues to increase without end. I don't know how long I can survive, let alone how I can get close to him.
勝機がないのは当然だ。お前の生きた年数と私の生きた年数では大きく開きがある。何かで掛け算でもしない限り埋められる差ではあるまい。
Priest raises his hands. He glares at the heavens as if he is conducting an orchestra.
命をかけろ。あるいはこの身に届くかもしれん。
Okay, this is the pivotal moment right here. He releases the black snakes. And oh shit, back to Saber and Gil. Sparks fly off. The Golden Knight retreats from the blows which are full of the utmost spirit. You must have seen it as an opening. Saber dodges a swinging sword and moves deeper into the enemy's range. Yeah, you gotta stay close to him. You gotta be relentless. If the yells are ripped, the sword is like a comet. It overwhelms the opponent and he hesitates, but she keeps attacking. The sword keeps moving. It has destroyed rocks and pierced through walls, but every blow is blocked by weapons appearing from behind him. Escaping danger, the Golden Knight, Gilgamesh, has another sword in his hand. It is easy to repel that weapon, but she cannot block it straight on. All of the enemy's weapons have unknown abilities. It would be suicidal to block it without knowing its ability. Saber jumps back out of range and catches her breath. Gilgamesh raises himself unhurriedly.
懲りぬ女よ。何度やっても無駄だとわからぬか？
Gilgamesh shows no fatigue. For him, this battle is just entertainment. There must be no fatigue or strain when he knows he is going to win. But it's different for Saber. For her, this moment is her only chance of victory. Before her enemy becomes serious. He has to defeat Gilgamesh before he takes out Ea, or she will be the one defeated. That is why she has continued to attack without a thought for saving her energy. She has cornered the enemy like this more than a few times. But still, she could never get past this wall of noble phantasms.
まだ続けるのか？主に忠誠を誓うのはいいが、それも限度があろう。
Oh.
今頃あの雑種は琴峰に殺されている。もはやお前が戦う理由はなかろうよ。
私の主は健在だ。あのようなマスター相手に四郎が膝を屈するなどありえない。
それも時間の問題だ。お前は聖杯を知らぬ。あれ
Oh.
の相手は俺でも手こずるのだぞ。お前ならいざ知らず、あのような小僧が1分と持つものか。お前は俺には勝てぬし、あやつでは琴峰に勝てん。
Famous last words.
配役を誤ったな。お前が聖杯に挑んでいれば、この戦いはお前の勝利だったろう。
And considering the end of UBW, that's kind of funny. Golden Knight's eyes are not laughing. He is serious. But that is wrong. For Saber, such a choice would be a mistake.
まさかこれが正しい選択だ。私は貴様になど負けぬし、四郎はあのような死者には負けない。
Yeah, that's basically what he is.
まだ出てもいない結果を期待するとは、英雄王の名も地に落ちたというものだ。
ほう。減らず口を言うだけの体力は残っていたか。
That just made me think. I wonder if the Grail is leaving Kyrie alone slash possibly obey him because it's what resurrected him that time ago. Like the mud poured onto him and into him. Like, I wonder if that's why. Space distorts. The number of noble phantasms behind Gilgamesh increases.
来るか。
She grips her holy sword once again. Actually, there is a way. There's only one, but there is a way to defeat that Golden Knight.
だがそれには
It will not succeed unless several conditions are met. Even if she defeats Ea, he will be able to defend against her attack if he has energy left. And the method to defeat Ea will remain unknown until she takes a direct hit from it once more. Oh shit.
エアを受ける。まさかいかに鞘が戻ろうと、あれを受けては立ち上がれない。
But there's no other way to win. It's a matter of how to grasp that slight chance. Usually, she selects the best choice by instinct and follows that view. Yep, it's one of her abilities. But right now, she cannot even feel it with her instincts. Damn. Probably because the probability of victory is so low and the chance of a comeback is pretty much zero. But still, she must fight. For Shiro, who abandoned his protection to give her back her sheath, she cannot be defeated here by him.
そうか。どうやら決定的な敗北でなければ納得がいかぬと見える。
You know how she is. More weapons appear. They move without Gilgamesh touching him and they aim at Saber. The weapons whose handles were only visible before all show blades now and await their master's order. This is the knight's way of fighting. From the beginning, Gilgamesh has never been a swordsman. These noble phantasms are produced in the air and become bullets at their master's command. That is why he is called Archer. His servant is an archer with the strongest arrows.
うまく避けろ。なに。運が良ければ 手足を串刺す程度であろう。
With one command, the Godspeed rain of swords begins. Each one has fatal power. She eludes every one of them like a falling leaf. A sword from the front, a spear from the left, a pull arm from below and above, a three-edged sword arcing, attacking from behind. A swing from a hammer bigger than she is. Jesus. She blocks, repels, dodges, and twists her body away from the last attack. Breathing hard, Saber recovers the stance she was driven out of. In that instant, she sees them behind her enemy. Behind Gilgamesh, noble phantasms are already produced, 47 of them. She jumps full force. Many noble phantasms stab into the ground as not to let her escape. In the reign of noble phantasms, she is hit time after time. Her armor is destroyed, her gauntlets pierced, and even the pieces covering her feet are pierced. I'm reading way too fast. Saber manages to avoid a fatal wound even in this danger, but then sees the worst thing possible. On the other side of the reign of noble phantasms, as if to finish off a fleeing enemy, Gilgamesh is pulling out his favorite sword. Oh shit, he is not fucking around. She stops her jump. She lands right away and pours magical energy into her holy sword. Will it be in time? Wind roars, the blade of light is revealed, and she raises her sword without waiting for the wind to fully unseal. Yes, now or never. She does not even bother with the reign of noble phantasms and swings her holy sword with all the speed possible. But it is too late. Pounding through his own noble phantasms, Gilgamesh swings his sword. Shit, I was waiting for the Kaliba. I kick away the mucus around my ankle. My clothes are burnt away and my skin is exposed. I jump back from the striking tentacle. I can't feel my right ankle and I can't even tell if it's there, but I jump into the open field in front of me. I check my body as I roll. Ankle. Alright, it's still there. I just can't feel it. If it's there, I should be able to run. I jump in a different direction again to avoid the striking mud. I hear a splashing sound right next to me. The smell of the ground burning forces my dizzy head awakened. Fire runs up my back. I shake it off and jump to an empty space. It must have been the end of this attack. The black mud that was surrounding me has disappeared from view for now. I bite my lip. I ran so much, but in the end, and push back to here again. Okay, here it is. Okay. I breathe hard and look at him so as to not lose in spirit. Kotomine has not moved at all. He has just watched me run around. No matter how hard I breathe, my heart won't calm down. It's saying it's at its limits and it needs rest. It's about to go out on its own if I don't let it rest. I can't do anything. I can't get near Kotomine nor get through that black mud. I'm not going to hold back on using the projection magic. If I can't move forward, I can reproduce Saber's sword again. It'll surely be able to slice through that black mud and I can go straight for Kotomine.
なんだそれで終わりか
The instant he speaks, lots of mud comes splashing towards me, telling me I cannot let myself stop. Poor Ilya, man. I raised myself and barely dodged the mud. The mud itself isn't too bad. slow compared to Saber Shinai, and it only comes where it's aimed, so it's easy to dodge. That's only true when there's only one of them. I can't deal with tens of mud attacks, the ones that come from behind me the instant I dodge them. As a result, I can only move around, even then mud covers me bit by bit. There's no time to rest. I can't reproduce a sword like this. Projection magic, tracing a weapon from the beginning, requires at least 1 minute of concentration. If I show such an opening, I'll be melted down to my bones. The parts of my body covered with mud have lost sensation. The only good thing is that I don't feel any pain, but I won't know if I'm dead or not when that mud covers my whole body. I'm finished when that happens, and most of all, I'll have melted away by then. All I can do is run. Now it's only a matter of time even if I do, but I have to keep running for now. I won't have any luck getting near Kotomina while I'm dodging this mud. I can't get close now. Waiting behind Kotomina is a pool of mud. If there's any chance of getting near him, it'll be when I do something about this mud. I can't believe it. Who on earth would trip at a time like this? Okay, so what does he do now? Kotomina looks down at me like trash. That's a mood. He points his finger at me and many snakes show their veins. I get up. I try to get up but fall again. I fall. Snakes are coming. But I still fall. Why? Black mud comes from my neck. Why? Oh, I see why. My right ankle is unbelievably black. Yay, no dead end.
少しは楽しめると期待したが、所詮は規律の息子。
Oh,
つくづく
okay.
益にならぬ連中だ。
I see. We have to kill you now. For shitting on the god, I raise my head. Still conscious. My wrists and neck are held by mud-like chains, but I still retain my senses.
なんでとどめを刺さない。
無論、すぐ終わらせるとも。だがそれでは芸がなかろう。お前はキリツグの贋作だからな。奴に受けた10年前の負債は、お前の死で返してもらう。
Oh yeah, he has to savor this. And I'm calling it, obviously. It's gonna mean his downfall. Shiro is gonna fuck him up because he is just too caught up in his own show. I know it's personal for him, but still, man. Both him and Gilgamesh, the skin with mud on it is burning. Feels like acid is slowly seeping through the pores of my skin. That can't be healthy. I grit my teeth bared and check on my right ankle. It's totally black. I can't feel it, nor can I move it at all. I'll have to take the mud out of my body or put magical energy into it to move the clotted blood in there. Either way, the moment I move it, all the muscle in my right ankle will be destroyed.
そうかよ。そりゃ構わないが、お前なんだってそこまでキリツグを目の敵にするんだ。キリツグに聖杯を壊されたことがよっぽど悔しかったのか。
Is a conversation I didn't expect, but I am very happy.
何？近親憎悪というやつだ。私とキリツグは似ていたからな。奴の行為は全てが勘に触ったよ。ちょうどお前が私に嫌悪を抱くのと変わらない。
We're less alike than you think, Kirei, but I get what he's saying.
ふざけるな！キリツグとお前が似ているなんて間違っても口にするな！
Raised my body up with my arms and glared at him. I don't know what's so funny, but he makes that evil smile.
なるほど。お前にとってはそうだろう。何しろ奴は私を見逃すほどの善人だったからな。あの大火災を引き起こした私を倒しただけで命までは取らなかった。
Huh. Okay. Again, slight difference, but I know this is This is the canon right here.
それが間違いだったことをお前は知っているはずだ。切り継ぐさえ私を殺しておけば、あの孤児たちは穏やかな日常を送れたのだろうからな。反論できまい。だが私にとってもそれは不快な事実だった。あれほど冷酷な魔術師だった男が敵を助けたという事実こそが不快だ。
That again. Saber said it too, that Kiritsugu was a great magician and that he would do anything to accomplish his goals. True. He did horrible shit. He was a horrible person, but people are dynamic. And even though he doesn't necessarily deserve forgiveness for all the lives he took and all the suffering he caused, he found some redemption. Again, not enough to atone for his sins, not nearly enough, but still. But that's...
だが、奴の過ちはそんなことではない。奴が犯した過ちはな、聖杯を壊しただけでこの戦いが終わったと思い込んだことだ。
He didn't predict this at all.
故に、奴はお前に何も伝えず、聖杯戦争は終わったのだと楽観し、この呪いに侵されたまま人生を終えた。道家といえば道家だな。奴は自身を呪った私を見逃し、その果てに数年足らずで命を落とした。
Wait, what?
自分はことを成したと、聖杯戦争を終わらせたのだと、勘違いの達成感を得たままでな。
Kirei cursed him? Was that... Wait, that was Kirei's wish? Wait, I thought because... Damn. I thought it was because Kiritsugu rejected the Grail and he got directly cursed by Angra Mainyu, but this is crazy if it's saying what I think it's saying. And that peaceful face he had on the night of his death was.
そうだ。最後に聞いておこう。切り継ぐの最後はどうだったのだ、エミヤシロ。息子であるお前に後を託し、何やら満足していったわけか。
You'd say that?
なんという道家ぶりだ。何一つとしてなせず、息子であるお前に責任を押し付け、さぞ滑稽に消えたのであろうな。
てめえ!
I kick off the ground. Oh man, I love the exchanges between these two. This is so fun. I drove magical energy into my right foot and moved it by force. I ignore my tearing muscles and run to him on all fours like a dog.
そうだ。その程度の気概がなくては話にならん。
Kotomina raises his hand toward the waterfall behind him. What is he thinking? That is a curse so strong that it's visible? We call it magical energy specialized for destroying people. There's nothing you can do with it, as it cannot be reshaped or anything. Anybody that touches that mud will be stained with a strong curse and will be melted as if digested. In the process, pain and fear before death remain as magical energy become the next curse to seek out living people. That's crazy. So you die if you touch it. Anyone who touches it will die unless they get the mud out of their body. The priest stuck his hand in that waterfall of mud, but he doesn't stop smiling.
褒美だ。切り継ぐと同じ末路をたどれ。
In his hand is a black darkness. I sense that it is something completely different and... World is attacked by a sudden flash of light. The moment I realize that the light is from Saber's noble phantasm,
アンディマユ。
Oh my goodness. The priest's words instantly turned the world black. Yeah, speaking of Angra, her vision blinded by the light is filled with darkness. If she were conscious, she would have known it was the ultimate black light. The darkness was only for an instant. But it is not darkness, but a swarm of grain-sized curses. The darkness swept her body away and she regained consciousness from the unpleasant sensation. She gasps. The first thing she feels after consciousness returns is pain. Skin that was protected by armor is burned and her body is pierced and slashed and she is in a miserable state.
そうか。私は
Lost to Aya. Fuck! He was cornered by Gilgamesh's noble phantasms, could not block them, and took a hit from Aya as well. She managed to offset a bit with Excalibur, but her body is wounded too badly. Wound is healing without magical energy, but even the protection of the sheath will not return her to normal instantly. There.
ここまでだセイバー。よもやその体でまだ敗北を認めぬなどと言わぬだろうな。
Be right back. I think a package is here. All right, so it's actually my birthday today, the 26th of June. And I just got a couple of things in the mail, one from my aunt and another from my girlfriend. And one of the things my girlfriend sent me is a can of dehydrated water, which is literally just a can that you put water into, and you open the top and it's like, yeah. Shout out to her very much. This is actually useful to me right now, so I don't have to carry this giant gallon of water next to me. I can just sip from my dehydrated water can. So there's your ringing endorsement. Sponsor me, dehydrated water. Let's continue. Gilgamesh approaches without a scratch. Still on the ground, Saber looks up at her enemy. She cannot do anything right now. Man can do whatever he wants with her.
ギルガメッシュ、今の光は
In spite of that, this is what she worries about. That flash of light. That black darkness from the back of the compound that covered the earth for an instant. Does not want to think about it, but that darkness might have been aimed at Shiro.
今の光か。お前ならばわかろう。あれは極大の呪いだ。琴峰が聖杯から直接呼び出したのだろうな。聖杯の中にはこの世のすべてを呪うなどというものがあるのだそうだ。
And this is so cool because I've always wondered, like, what's the deal with Angra, mind you? I know obviously like Fate Zero kind of like spoils things for Heaven's Feel, namely about Sakura and other things about the Grail, but at the same time, like the fact that they're bringing up Angra Mainyu here is like, oh shit, even in the first route we get a little bit about it. It's pretty cool, especially apparently, and especially in reference to the first Heaven's Feel movie, like the black kite that comes out. It makes me wonder if like what Kirei's doing right now is what kind of what Zoken did really early on in that war. I don't know, but it's very interesting.
先ほどから見えているあのオダクはな、聖杯から漏れている残りカスに過ぎん。その本体を出されたのだ。
Shit.
お前のマスターとて、もはやこの世には。
I don't believe that for a second, but that definitely did a number.
そんなことは。
She concentrates all her power. She knows her body will not move, but she cannot abide just lying on the ground.
嘘だ。シローは生きている。まだちゃんと。
Certainly, she still feels the connection with her master. It is weak and ready to go out, but Emiyashiro is still alive. So she must go. If the enemy is something so unforeseeable, Shiro cannot match it. Using the warmth inside her, she tries to get up. But it was useless. Even the sheath of the holy sword will require a few more minutes to heal her body.
もはや手遅れだ。
AI is no joke.
おとなしくしていろよ、セイバー。お前が何をしようが次期聖杯は溢れ出す。10年前の再来だ。ただし、こたびの義は俺ではなくお前に与えられたものだがな。
Looking up at the red burning sky, the golden knight smiles.
喜べセイバー。あれを浴びればお前も俺と同じになれる。この世で肉を持ち第二の生を謳歌できよう。まあもっとも俺のように自我を保てるとは限らんが。
Yeah, let's not think about Heaven's Feel. Saber looks up at her enemy in amazement. Saber can tell that thing is a great curse. It is a magnificent cluster of magical energy, and any magic should be possible with that amount. If it were Caster using it, nothing would be impossible. But it is a double-edged sword. That thing can only curse people. If immersed in such a thing, even a heroic spirit would be unable to keep themselves together. That makes her realize, the servant in front of her, this knight called the oldest king of heroes, he was swallowed by that pollution 10 years ago. So...
ギルガメッシュ、あなたは
he has gone insane already.
ほう、そう思うか、騎士よ。
Laughing, Gilgamesh looks down at Saber. His face looks crazy, and it suits him.
侮るな。あの程度の呪い、飲み干せなくて何が英雄か。この世すべての悪？はっ、俺を染めたければ、その3倍は持ってこい。良いか、セイバー。英雄とはな、己が視界に入るすべての人間を背負うもの。この世のすべてなぞ、遠の昔に背負っている。
Saber gasps quietly at his words. He's a cool guy. She will never be able to come to terms with this heroic spirit. His arrogant thinking is selfishness to consider himself the greatest, and his merciless nature that never thinks of others. This is different from the path of the king she chose, a set of beliefs that will never overlap with hers. This man still is a king. She can say that with confidence. Of all the servants, this man is the only one who would be capable of keeping his sanity after being soaked in that vast curse.
そうだな。泥を飲ませるのはいいが、それで自我を失われては楽しみがない。どれ、今のうちに婚姻を決めておくか。
Oh
ギ
shit.
ルガメッシュ、貴様。
What the fuck?
なんだ、手荒く扱われるのは趣味ではないか？ならば慣れておけ。女と食事に出し惜しみはしない主義でな。気の向くま
Golly.
まに奪い、食らうだけだ。
This man. The monster, held upside down, Saber glares at Gilgamesh.
サーバントとしてマスターに義理を立てているわけか。くだらんな。たかが霊樹の縛りでこの体をくれてやっていたとは。
それは違う。勘違いをするな、ギルガメッシュ。私は誰にも従わない。初めからこの体にそんな自由はないのだ。
ほう。ではどうあっても俺のものにはならないというのか。
His red eyes pierce Saber. There's no human emotion. He will kill if she disobeys. He will just kill her no matter how attached he was to her. These are his true feelings, Gilgamesh's truth. Saber stares back at Gilgamesh, not averting her gaze.
ギルガメッシュ、私は誰のものにもならない。私はすでに国のものだ。 この身は女である前に王なのだから。
Sad, man. She does not say it to anyone. She just says so, feeling the small warmth still within her body.
何を言うかと思えば、笑わせるなセイバー。王にとって国とは己のものに過ぎない。何もかも支配できぬのならば、王などという超越者は不要なのだ。まったく。アーサー王よ。そんなだからお前は国によって滅ぼされたのだ。
The Golden Knight sneers at her immaturity. That brings back her determination.
ああ、
Oh
その通り
shit.
だ。だが英雄王よ。そんなだから貴様は自らの国を滅ぼしたのだ。
A roared yell full of spirit. Saber uses her whole body to kick Gilgamesh in the face with a free leg. But bam! Gilgamesh lets go. Saber stays upside down and jumps using her arms. Holy fuck.
男子を足毛に。おのれ。どうやら本格的にしつけられたいらしいな。セイバー!
Oh, losing your cool there. She closes her eyes and looks within herself. That is why you were destroyed by your own country. She already knew that. She has heard those words over and over since she was summoned as Saber. But that man is different. He was mad like it was his own affair, but still, he thought it was something to be proud of. There's only one thing that must be done. Even if there is not the slightest chance of winning, she cannot stop here. While the warmth is still in her heart, she must run to her master as fast as possible. About 8 meters to Gilgamesh. She places herself at the best range she found earlier. Her body will not move as she wishes. Her legs do not have even a tenth of their original power, and the arms holding her sword are weak. She will fall without being able to block no matter what kind of a weak attack she receives. But there are no openings in Saber's stance, nor is there any hesitation.
一言。
Gilgamesh has to prepare himself seeing her like that. The Golden Knight readies Ea and looks at his opponent.
それは正気か?
Saber does not answer. Her eyes show her determination.
よかろう。ならば加減はなしだ。
The air roars. Sword of separation, Ea, a sword said in ancient Mesopotamia to have divided and created the world. Gilgamesh's sword of separation roars to exterminate its enemy for sure this time. The swirl of air and the magical energy within it far exceed Excalibur.
消えろ。目障りだ女。
Ea is raised. Saber raises her sword to match it. Their gazes meet only for an instant. Gilgamesh's sword is swung. But Saber's sword falls without power. She is unable to activate the noble phantasm. What the fuck is gonna happen here? The light that cuts everything charges. Unable to do anything, she is swallowed by the light. Wait, really? The instant I am swallowed by the darkness, that was printed into my brain. Oh, this is back to Shiro. Starting penalty is 5. Life penalty, body penalty, freedom penalty, fame penalty, fortune penalty. Give the penalty that extends so much punishment, mud, darkness, and malice. Elimination of human rights by castration, exile, execution, torture, and sadism upon the body through digestion. Denial by consensus of the colony that eliminates all honor. Die. Score from judgment and selfishness that takes away men's fortunes. Death penalty, penal, servitude, imprisonment, custody, fine penalty, crime from a grudge, crime from self-interest, unconscious crime, self-conscious crime, civil war, inducement, false statement, theft, robbery, kidnap, suicide, rape, arson, bombing, violation, negligent, homicide, mass violence, death at work, overconfident, accident. Die. Die, die, die. Misdiagnosis, concealment, violation for benefit, violation for self-protection, violation for love, violation for respect, selfish blank, stealing, fraudulent, fraud, concealment, murder, theft, crime, personal grudge, attack, dirty, dirty, you are dirty, atone. Every violence, every crime, every victim, atone for everything. This world is ruled by something not human. Know the consciousness, reform crimes. Die. Know the penalty to reform crimes. People's kindness is here. There's so much it cannot be noticed. Know the violence to hide crimes. Know the power to hide crimes. People's malignance is here. It is so rare that it is noticed. 100 kindnesses and 1 malignance. Malignance shines bright to keep the balance in existence. A great evil to compete with the masses of kindness. The starting penalty is 5. And for self. Inducement, false statement, theft, robbery, kidnap. My brain explodes. Bad end. The mud eating away at my body remains and steals my warmth mercilessly. I am crushed by the thing seeping in through all 5 senses. Darkness I cannot look at directly. Ugliness I cannot acknowledge. Crimes I want to run away from. Every crime of the people in this world. That is why I am going to die. One trapped in this darkness will eat themselves to death before pain and hatred. But Kotomine said that this curse killed Kiritsugu. If that fact knocks away every darkness. Holy shit, warmth returns to my body. Blood flows through my beaten up body and makes it stand. It's only natural. Such a thing. Emiya Kiritsugu had been burdened with this for many years. He was pressed by the voices for atonement and died unable to fulfill his wish. He said he wanted to become a superhero. He ran around trying to help someone but could not get anyone's permission for that, yet he still did what he could to pursue the ideals he had abandoned. In the end, he was relieved by something a kid said and nodded to himself that everything was okay. So I have to stand up. I relieved Kiritsugu and promised that I'd become one. If Emiyashiro is really that superhero's son, then I can't let the bad guy beat me. Kosaka said, I should win no matter what. Saber said, he is an enemy that I must defeat. Even Kotomine said, if I'm going to fight, I should put my life on the line. They're right. What else can I bet if I won't bet my life? From the beginning, I have nothing else to give. Fuck, man. I leaped desperately out of the dense black mud. But he got out. He fucking got out. I can hear his bewilderment. My throat is burning. My windpipe tears every time I breathe, and it feels like I'm swallowing pieces of glass. I don't care. Tears are welling up from anger. I'm going to go crazy from anger before I go crazy from the curse.
バカな。あれを振り払ったというのか、お前が。
I push my body and run. Put one hand behind my back. I grab the dagger I've hidden until now.
呆れたな。あれから逃れたかと思えばその短絡思考。もはや万策尽きたというところか。
うるさい。初めから万策なんて持ってねえ。
Get it right. I run. Kotomine sticks his hand into the waterfall behind him and extracts another clump of darkness.
手はサーバントの後を追うがいい。先の光はセーバーが破れたものだ。
Which I'm wondering about that now.
誰の助けもない。
All my hesitations disappear. If I do reach Kotomine, I think his biggest mistake was that line. Because the command spell is on my left hand. It's the only proof I have. As long as my command spell exists, Saber exists. If she exists, she must have defeated Gilgamesh by now and she'll be heading over here. I think Saber will be angry if I don't greet her with open arms. But I will defeat you now, to fulfill the last promise I made with her. Darkness approaches. Great curse is released from Kotomine's hand. My body melts from my fingertips. I won't look away. If this is my role, there is still something I can do. Oh my god, the switches back and forth are so good. Dislocation runs through space. With the flash of light and the roar of wind, the swirl of destruction is set loose from Ea. With that in front of her, Saber could not even use her noble phantasm. She lowers her sword and moves her body forward as if she's falling. The light approaches. She cannot avoid it with her injured legs, and there is no shield in this world that could block Ea. Storm of light and wind that will destroy everything in its path. Nothing can stand against the true name of Ea. That is a fact that cannot be changed. Yes, till a few hours ago. The one surprise is not Saber, but the Golden Knight bearing Ea. Ea still emitting magical energy and bringing forth destruction. But Saber steps forward into that tumbling storm of light. Her armor screams out. Cracks run through every wall of magical energy protecting her. In the period shorter than the second that they endured the attack, Saber steps up to Gilgamesh and... Holy fuck. She said earlier once she got hit by Ea, she would understand how to beat it. So is this it? She opposes Ea's destruction with the greatest power she is permitted. Heat and light rumbled wildly. The crash of the greatest swords pushed against each other with pure power, creating a boundary in space. But is it not useless? Excalibur cannot beat Ea. Even if she approaches at the risk of her life, she can only push back just a little. The balance easily favors Ea, and Excalibur's light is repelled back along with Saber. Readying Ea, the Golden Knight looks at the enemy approaching him again and puts magical energy into Ea. This will be it. He will totally annihilate Saber with all his power. Ea turns and reaches their maximum speed, and the light surrounding Saber mows down Excalibur. But just before that, Saber's body jumps forward. A small space created by Excalibur, a place where she can take one more step. The instant she reaches it, her noble phantasm appears. The darkness becomes a raging wind to cover Emiyashiro. There's no way to avoid it, and the concept of blocking it. Blocking is useless against a curse that paints space itself. Those swallowed by this darkness will be absorbed by it like the painted space. Body melting from the fingertips. Legs moving forward step onto empty space, and arms reaching out are already invisible in the black mud. Emiyashiro will be eliminated from the outside. Attacked by a feeling that his body is shrinking, Emiyashiro still does not accept death. Without looking away, he rejects it with all his might. The darkness surrounding the body, the pain trying to melt the body, and the curse trying to melt the mind. But they are futile attempts. There's no way for a mere human to resist the pollution. The body is still moving. The arm raised to grab something is still raised. But the mind is already destroyed. The mind is already painted in black, and the body should disappear in the darkness as well. In that moment, Chief, why is that voice remembered? A light turns on in the darkness. The instant the eyes realize the light is that light, everything reverses. Emiya! 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 The hammer comes knocking down. The mind accelerates, crackles with sparks, and creates the shape with unbelievable speed. Oh, come on. The spell to begin the projection is murmured. In an instant, it is completed, omitting every step of manufacture. That is right, there is no need to reproduce it from scratch. Because the shape was engraved in the body, it is perfect in memory, and it was part of Emiyashiro's body. Oh. The arm reaching out still moves. The weapon created without concentration or spellcasting is grabbed. Let's fucking go, Shiro. Oh my god. The world changes completely as the darkness is destroyed by golden light, and Miyashiro's hand is the perfectly reproduced sheath of Saber. And like that, with Aya straight ahead of her, her noble phantasm is activated. That which is released and scattered before her is the holy sword sheath. No one knows what kind of a divine mystery it is made from, but the sheath repels all light emitted by Aya. No, it goes beyond the level of defending. It is complete isolation. The barrier of fairyland that keeps out all field from the outside lands, a complete world separate from this one that could never be reached. As Saber is protected by the sheath of the holy sword, she is blocked off from all matter in this world. The greatest protection in this world. The greatest that cannot be infringed by anything, not even by the 5 sorceries. For that reason, the sheath is named Avalon. All is a distant utopia. The place where King Arthur is said to have gone after his death. The utopia the king dreamed of that will never be reached. Gilgamesh sees the death running up his spine. But he won't make it. The race AI will not stop turning and Gilgamesh cannot manage to jump back. It is only natural. Who would even think that an attack with this much magical energy and this much power could be blocked? Yo! Dude. Oh. Blue clothes run in. There's no armor on Saber. She has released the armor protecting her, put the magical energy gained into her sword, and oh shit. Say it. Oh my fucking goodness. She just point blank Excalibur Gilgamesh. Blocked like what the fuck? This is so hype, man. All darkness is blown away the instant the sheath is grabbed. The darkness surrounding Miyashiro, the darkness contaminating his body, everything is dispersed. It's over. This is no reason to be surprised. The sheath of the holy sword protects its possessor. And the fact that he just projected a fucking the embodiment of the utopia she sought cannot lose to this dirty mud. He runs. At that moment, he is released from the darkness. His speed is like that of a shooting star. The one overestimating their ability and the one who can't even spare to think about such things. They have projection, bitch! The difference is only an instant, but an instant that decides the outcome. Still falling, and Miyashiro runs on his hands as well. In one hand is the dagger, in a crouching position running to the Black Priest. Yo. The sword of retribution is stabbed into the priest's chest. Dude, the priest turns slowly. Before that, stopping himself with his feet, Miyashiro jumps back. The spinning body and all the magical energy in his left hand. He takes it and like a whirlwind, he... Yo! Oh my god, he used it. Thank you, Rin. The magical energy is poured into the Azov sword along with the word of release. At the same time, the two most like the most powerful human and like the most powerful servant in just a fell swoop at the end. I know someone's gonna fact check me on that. Well, Kira is not the most powerful human, and Kuzuki could technically beat him on the first encounter. Still, this is crazy. The golden sword was swung. She must not even have the energy to raise it back up. Saber keeps her sword and her face down. Slashed up, the man beholds the knight that has defeated him. The sound of wind echoes through the compound. The waves of light like a flood are no more. The two knights share no words as they place themselves in the parting called the Battle's End. Alright, that was intense. I need water. And the man sighs. He raises his weak hand and touches the cheek of the knight in front of him as if making sure she exists.
憎らしい女だ。最後までこの俺に歯向かうか。
The golden armor starts to fade away. The existence of the king of heroes is disappearing.
だが許そう。手に入らぬからこそ
Oh,
美しいものもある。
some profound words from Gilgamesh. His fingers slip. His raised arm falls powerlessly to the ground.
ならばこそ俺がお前に敗れるは必定だったか。
What an end for him. He says it sullenly. In his final moments.
ではな、騎士王。いや、なかなかに楽しかったぞ。
As long as you had fun, buddy. Smiles ironically and disappears. Sparks fly onto the priest's uniform. Sparks are coming from the dagger in his chest. No chunks of flesh or blood are flying out. But still, the battle here is over as well. He doesn't even look at me. He's just looking down at the dagger in his chest in disbelief. The wind is blowing. The wind coming from the void above eliminates the sounds around it. In the rumbling silence,
お前がこの剣を持っている。
you should find this ironic. Kotomine Kirei murmurs in a clear voice.
それは俺のじゃない。遠坂から預かったものだ。
How long was he thinking? He sighs and the body that he hasn't moved since the beginning of our confrontation finally moves.
そうか。以前気まぐれでどこぞの娘にくれてやったことがあった。あれは確か10年前か。なるほど。私も衰えるはずだ。
Damn! The body of the priest falls to the ground. I watch it all. He has talked about himself like he was someone else until the very end. And the priest sinks into that which he summoned, that which he wished for. Alright, now the Grail. That is the end of the man called Kotomine Kirei. And the true end of the long battle. Oh. Wait, what? What changed? I don't think anything about Gilgamesh, right? No, it doesn't seem so. Saber? Oh. The ability of Excalibur's sheath, the lost third noble phantasm. The sheath of the holy sword was excavated by Einsburn at Cornwall and returned to the hand of its owner through time. In the legend of King Arthur, the real ability of the holy sword is said to be power of immortality in this sheath. Rank EX, type barrier noble phantasm. It has the ability to heal the wounds of its owner and stop their aging, but it can actually be called a moving fortress centered on an individual. By producing the sheath and moving oneself into the land of the fairies, it shuts out all physical interactions. It can even defend against one of the sorceries. Iteration. Ooh. That is a neat thing to know. Oh yeah, it blocked AI. That's really good to know now. Jeez, man. Oh my, I'm gonna have to make Genova watch this Let's Play, like, seriously. Like, there's some things he needs to know. Although maybe we could just watch the Dean Fate Stay Night, and if there's anything that whatever they omit, I can just tell him about, or I don't know. Probably better if he watches or plays himself, though. The enemy is gone and I face the final large task. Yep. The black void in the sky. That might have stopped, but the strange void is still beating. That is the Holy Grail. The omnipotent grail that would have been given to the winner of this war. There's a wind blowing. Kotomina is gone and the power binding Ilya must have vanished. Ilya is now free of that void and she's sleeping by my side. Yo. I don't know what condition she is in, but it doesn't seem like her life is in danger. Did Shiro and Ilya and Rin just survive this route? Are you serious? She should wake up fine if I go home and have Tosca look at her. The war has ended. Nobody else is going to get hurt and I won't lose anyone else. Still the issue of Saber. Might have to say goodbye now. The masters are gone and the servants will disappear as their tasks are over. I already knew this was going to happen. We climbed those long stairs together. Our parting is already done. Fair enough, man. All that's left is to close the curtains. I wait with an empty mind, looking up at the void. She appears. She walks straight towards me, her figure unchanged since the first time I saw her. She stops close enough that I could reach out to her. There are no words to confirm her safety or congratulate her of the victory. This was something that was already decided. There's only one thing left to do.
聖杯を破壊します。それが私の役割です。
Of course. So saying, she starts to walk. Strong winds do not affect her as she approaches it step by step. She must be in range. She quietly readies her sword and looks up at the black void. I stare at her back. I clench my fists hard, bite my lips, stifle the words about to come out of my mouth, and engrave her figure into my memory. And then...
マスター、命令を。あなたの命がなければ、あれは破壊できない。
With her back to me, she tells me to use my last command spell. Saber will disappear once the Holy Grail is destroyed. No, as she will destroy the Holy Grail, she will never again become a servant. Saber became a servant because she sought the Holy Grail. Destroying the Holy Grail out of her own will means destroying her contract as well. If she destroys the Holy Grail, she will end her life as the king.
シロ、あなたの声で聞かせてほしい。
Saber's voice. Every time I hear it, I want to scream. Tell her not to go. I want to scream for her to stay here. But it's something I should not do even for the sake of my life. I love Saber. I want her to be happier than anyone else and I want to be with her forever. But if I truly love her, that's wrong. I love Saber as she continued to fight even after getting hurt. It was a girl who discarded everything, was filled with injuries, yet still protected all the way through. If I consider that beautiful and want to protect it, I cannot destroy her life just for my own selfishness. She was born as a king and lived as a king. That will not change no matter what. From the time she swore to carry the sword, the girl became a king and nothing else. That is her pride. She ran through the battle so that in her final moment she would be able to believe her path was the right one. The dreams of the girl Arturia, the mind that chose to be the king over her own life. To fight. Even after she learned it would be unrewarded, she still clasped the sword and defended the oath of the king. For many years. I cannot do anything to dishonor the pride that she has held until the time of her death.
セイバー、その責務を果たしてくれ。
I say so with a flood of emotions. An overflowing light. The void in the sky is cut in half by the light and disappears without a trace. There's nothing left. Destroyed mountain is now a flat field. Dawn is in the distance. The horizon is shining in gleaming gold. My left hand hurts. My last command spell disappears. That makes me accept that the curtains have been drawn.
これで終わったのですね。
あ、これで終わりだ。もう何も残ってない。
そうですか。では私たちの契約もここまでですね。あなたの剣となり、敵を撃ち、近江を守った。この約束を果たせてよかった。
そうだな。セイバーはよくやってくれた。
Nothing more needs to be said. Saber is far away and I do not run to her. The morning sun rises. The halted wind begins again. A goal that seems to last forever. In it. In the end. Oh.
一つだけ伝えないと。
She says in a voice filled with determination.
ああ。
I reply like always with my best bluff. Saber's body wavers. She is facing me. She looks straight at me and in a voice without regret.
シロ、あなたを愛している。
Says those words. Wind blows. I close my blinded eyes and open them again. I don't think there's any surprise. I kind of saw this coming. That our parting would be like this. An open field fills my eyes. As the wind blew, the night disappeared. Just as she appeared, leaving no trace.
ああ、本当にお前らしい。
There are no regrets in my voice. I squint at the rising sun, keeping everything I lost close to my heart. I stare at the horizon, wishing never to forget and for it to never fade away. A distant land glowing in sunlight, resembling the golden field she ran through. Well, we have to do this now. I hear a sound. I hear the sound of the old, heavy, rusted door of the shed open. Light comes into the dark shed. I start to wake up.
先輩、起きてますか？
Sakura! I don't even need to check who's here. Oh, so it's time already. Taking a breath, I open my eyes.
おはようございます、先輩。
Oh,
そろそろ時間ですよ。
うん。そうみたいだ。おはよう、さくら。起こしに来てくれてサンキューな。
いえ、お礼を言われることじゃありません。先輩ならきちんと起きてくれるって分かってましたから、私は余計なことをしただけなんです。
そっか。けど、ならなんでわざわざ起こしに来てくれたんだ？
わざわざじゃありません。今朝は先輩を起こしたくなって、いつもより30分も早起きしたんです。
oh? Huh. That reminds me. That's right, today's a special day.
さくら、聞くまでもないと思うんだが、藤音はまだ来てないよな。
It's a graduation? What is it?
はい、内村先生はまだ。あ、でも、イリアちゃんは先に来てます。
Oh, this is very sweet. As I thought. Ilya being the only one here means one thing.
まずい。さくら、すまないんだけど、朝食の支度を頼む。俺、ひとっ走りして藤音を叩き起こしてくる。
はい。 ご苦労様です先輩。
Fortunately, I worked late last night as well, so I'm still in my work clothes. Wow, we are really back to normal. It's good I can go outside without having to change.
10分で戻るから、あとはよろしく頼む。
はい、任せちゃってください。あれ、シロ起きてる。
なあ、今起きた。ちょっと藤根起こしてくるから、さくらの手伝いをしてやってくれ。
Patting, oh, excuse me. Patting Ilya on her shoulder, I head to the front entrance.
やられた。もう、シロは私が起こしに行くって言ったでしょ。さくら
Ilya runs through the shed screaming. Such a scene isn't that unusual now. Ilya said she wouldn't go back to her country, so I consulted Fujine to see if I could keep her at my place. Wow. Yeah, that's for the best. Fujine really objective, said her house was better and ended up taking Ilya in. Since then, still staying at the Fujimura house, Ilya comes attacking with Fujine at morning and at night. Needless to say, their target is breakfast and dinner. It's been 2 months since they started living together and they seem to be in union now. When I walk past the shed area, I hear voices over the wall. It's Sakura and Ilya talking. I thought Ilya would not get along with Sakura since Ilya has that really unreserved personality, but I was wrong. The two consisting of their energetic Ilya and the quiet Sakura are getting along well even though they're rather noisy. In fact, Sakura is regaining her spirit because of Ilya. Sakura stopped smiling when her brother, Mato Shinji, disappeared and was considered missing. Oh, I forgot what happened to Shinji. Ugh. She must have vaguely understood the connection with the mass coma incident at the school. He was worried about the missing Shinji and moped for a long time. It was Ilya who forcibly made Sakura get over it, and Sakura regains her cheerfulness when Ilya is around.
さくら、笑えるようになったよな。
I'm purely happy for that, because that soft smile certainly suits her.
ひどいよイリアちゃん。何があっても起こしてって臨時ボーナスまであげたのに。
Oh my god. Fujina scoffs down breakfast while crying.
当然よ。タイガーを待ってたら私まで遅れるし、給金分は義理を果たしたわ。あれ以上の働きを要求するなら、臨時じゃなくて基本給をアップさせることね。
むむ。私だけじゃなくおじいさまからももらってるくせに、どうしてこの子は主戦度なのかしら。若い頃からお金にうるさいと周りの子に嫌われちゃうぞ。
嫌われて結構よ。好きな人以外なら何を思われても関係ないもの。
Wow.
それよりタイガー、貸したお金ちゃんと返してよね。給料日5日前だったんでしょ。
なんでそんなこと知ってるのよあなた。
タイガに聞いたわ。お望みなら明細まで話してあげてよ。
Ilya smiles daringly. In contrast to Sakura, Ilya and Fujine do not get along well. And to add, Ilya gets really mean when she faces Fujine. That smile right now is like that certain someone.
返済は明日までね。
Devious, yes.
できなかったらタイガのお小遣いから引いていくから。
おじいさま、そんなことまであなたに話したの？
ええ、お昼はずっと一緒だもん。ライがね、タイガより可愛いって褒めてくれたわ。
Damn.
どうしてくれるのよシロ。この子とんだ悪魔っ子じゃない。このままじゃ藤村組が乗っ取られるわ。
Actually, more than that. We're still getting allowances at that age?
いってらっしゃいシロ。今日は早いんでしょ。ならここで待ってるからすぐに帰ってきてね。
努力する。留守番よろしくな、イリア。
いっそのことここの子になっちゃえバカ。
Fujina sulks while hiding behind my back.
はいはい、タイガも気を引き締めなさいよね。外でシローに迷惑かけちゃダメなんだから。
Ilya easily turns aside her remark. Power relationship must already be at a position where Fujina can't push back by force.
じゃあ先に行ってるけど、のんびり歩いて遅刻しちゃダメよ、シロー。
Right, back to school. Leaving the sound of exhaust, Fujina disappears like a bullet. Fujina got her license a month ago. Since then, her tardiness decreased considerably, but she has received another nickname of Rocket Tiger. I mean, Rocket Diver that only she doesn't know about. And where's Rin? I stretch out and take a deep breath. Sakura's gone to school already. Seeing how she was eating a large bowl of rice today, it seems she is in real high spirits. Today's the big day for the archery club. Sakura must be enthusiastic to work hard as the co-captain of the archery club.
さて、それじゃ。
Let's go to school. Today is April 7th. There's a school entrance ceremony and the season is past the cold winter and already into spring. I miss Saber, man. It's been 2 months since then. Feels like a lot has changed since he has gone away, but I think the changes are trivial. Winter ended and spring came. That's all that's changed. I feel like I've grown up a bit, but it's not like that caused me to be any different. So not much has changed. And Miyashiro is clumsily running after Kiritsugu as usual. Hey!
朝から顔を合わせるなんて奇遇ね。
おっす。今日もいい天気だな、登坂。
I raise my hand and greet her.
けど奇遇か？ここ最近よくニアミスするだろう。まあいや、そりゃ今までこう頻繁に出くわすことはなかったけど。
出くわすってあなたね。
Tosuke glares at me as if unhappy about something. I don't think it's good to send an aura of enmity first thing in the morning.
登坂、もしかして登校時間変えたのか？前はもうちょっと遅かっただろう。早すぎず遅すぎずって時間だった。
そんなことないわよ。今まで顔を合わせなかったのは空前でしょ。知ってる？エミヤくんと私の家きっかり正反対の位置にあるの。だから普通に起きて普通に坂を降りればここで顔を合わせるのは当然ってわけ。へ
え、それは初耳だ。そっか、それなら確かに。
Wait, hold on. That's only if we do the same things around the same time. For Tosuke to come to this intersection at this time, you have to get up at 6. But that's...
登坂、お前眠くない？
Oh my goodness. I ask her directly.
何よその言い分。私は眠くもないし無理もしてないわ。なんだってそんなこと聞くわけ？あなた。
いや、お前朝弱かったから。寝不足で学校に行くと化けの皮が剥がれるぞ。授業中に居眠りなんかしたら大変だ。下手に起こそうものなら寝起きの悪魔みたいな顔した登坂が暴れるんだからな。
Facts. Like, I will kill all that disturbs my sleep kind of thing.
そんなことしないわよ。たかだか30分の早起きで不覚なんて取るものですか？
ほら、早起きしてるじゃないか、やっぱり。
もう人の起床時間なんてどうでもいいでしょ。つまんない詮索をしてる暇があるならさっさと学校に行きなさい。
Tosuke gets angry while looking away. Her excuse was plausible, so I stop my greeting gear and we resume our way to school. We go up the hill. Streets and houses below me have all changed to show the coming of spring. The wind is comfortable and the cherry blossom flowers flutter down occasionally from the school on top of the hill. Everything that can be seen and felt is pleasant.
何？今週はほとんどバイトなの？まあエミヤくんの時間だから文句はないけど、そんなんで体壊さない？
ね？いや、 今日ぐらいは休みをもらったよ。弓道部で新入部員の歓迎会をやるっていうから、イリアを連れて遊びに行こうかなと。
なんかさりげにすごい度胸してるわよね、あなたって。平気な顔してイリアを学校に連れて行くあたり大物だわ。
なんかまずいか？イリアだって暇つぶしになるって喜ぶと思うんだが。
まずいわよ。まずいけど、そういうことなら私もお邪魔しようかな。イリアがいるなら退屈しないし、何より危なっかしくって放っておけない。
I'm thankful that she says that. It's Tosca, not Sakura or me, that understands Ilya the most. There's the fact that she periodically takes care of Ilya, but more importantly, Ilya and Tosca are natural-born, magi. Magi. It still haunts me. I think Magos and Magi, I think that's fine. I think Tosca would be a good teacher for Ilya. She doesn't quite realize what it's like to live as a Magus while hiding that fact. Thus, things are settling into the way they should be. Damage from the Holy Grail War is almost completely restored by the new priest dispatched by the church, and our everyday life has returned without problems. God, can you imagine when that priest stumbled onto that basement? Jeez. There are certainly things that were lost and will not return. But the wounds have slowly healed. I should be happy about the regrets fading away.
けど、意外だったな。
And then, Tosca murmurs in a serious tone while looking down at the town below her.
意外だったって何が？
That we all lived.
私、シロはもっと落ち込むと思ってた。
Oh, about Saber?
しばらくは立ち直れないだろうなって思ってたのよ。
That is about the girl that isn't here anymore. It's been 2 months since then. About the golden-haired girl that we talk about for the first time since then.
そうだな。俺もそうなるだろうって思ってた。その後のことなんて考えるだけでどうかしそうだった。
けど、蓋を開けてみれば、シロったら今まで通りだったでしょ。落ち込むどころの話じゃなくて、次の日にはもうケロリとしてた。その時にね、こいつ大丈夫かなとも思ったのよ。うまく言えないんだけど、次の日にはあっさり事故で死んじゃうような雰囲気だった。
Damn.
なんだそりゃ。なんで平気なのにあっさり死ぬんだよ。
そういうこともあるの。人間ってのはね、何かの手違いで一生涯の目標を叶えちゃうと、それでぽっくりいくものなのよ。もう生きるのはいいやと思った途端、赤信号なのに車が突っ込んできたり、あっさりと階段から落ちたりするんだから。
Okay. Tosca's metaphor is difficult to understand. She might want to say something about peaceful death and going to heaven or something.
だから私はそれが心配だった。ああいう時はね、いっそ派手に落ち込んでくれた方が周りは安心するものなの。
なんだ。じゃあ落ち込んでたら慰めてくれたのか、登坂。
まさか。背中に蹴り入れて
Wow.
一日で立ち直らせてやったわよ。それができなくて残念だって話。
Looks away in displeasure. Her gesture looks so funny that I laugh.
何よ、おかしい？
いや、とにかく遠坂らしい厳しいセリフだったんで安心した。
Huh. We both walk on looking up at the spring sunlight. The hill is long and it looks as if it'll continue on into the endless blue sky. And as if saying something trifling,
じゃあもう未練はないんだ。セイバーがいなくなってもさ。
Tosca murmurs while looking up at the sky.
ああ、未練なんてきっとない。
It's not a bluff, and I say so with a calm state that even surprises me. There's no regret, and I don't have anything I forgot to tell her. That parting contained everything. What I wanted to do, what she dreamed of, it was a competition of our determination. Maybe I should have taken her hand and granted her dream. But there was something we both felt was beautiful, and we desperately protected it until the very end. There's nothing to feel regret about. She has properly ended her time. I cannot remain in this reminiscence forever.
ほーん、シローの中では決着をつけたってことね。だから落ち込むこともなく、思い出に浸ることもないってわけ。
ねえけど今も夢に見る。これから先もずっとあいつのことを思い出すよ。
Yes, you will.
いつか記憶が薄れて、あいつの声もあいつの仕草も忘れていく。それでもこんなことがあったと、セイバーっていうやつが好きだったってことだけはずっと覚えてる。
Tosca doesn't say anything, but for some reason she looks happy and starts to walk as if she's skipping.
どうしたんだよトサカ、そんなに急いで。なんかあったのか？
別に、ただ早く学校に着きたいなって。さあ、そういうわけだからシローも急ぐ。のんびりしてると置いてくわよ。
Turning around, Tosca starts running up the hill.
なんだあいつ、朝弱いくせに無理して。
Grumbling, I throw the bag over my shoulder and start to run. Still 7:30. It's too early a time for a student not involved in any club activities, but I guess there's nothing wrong with being early. Running up the road that seems to go up into the sky, I reach the school earlier than usual. Today is the day the new year starts. If I'm to celebrate it, I have to shake off my old memories and hurry up. Traces will never go away, even if I almost cry from the vacancy hitting my heart. Blue skies in the distance. It feels so close. Yet I cannot grab it even if I reach out with my hands. I looked up at the stars before. Stars that I cannot reach and the wishes that will not be granted. There's nothing we have been able to leave behind for each other. Therefore, traces and memories will disappear someday. But still, even if it will not reach her, there should be something that will remain in our hearts. There's nothing that remains in our hands, but we lived the same time and looked up at the same things. If I can remember that, I can believe that we can be together even if we are far apart. I can assent that there are things that will go away. There are also things that will not go away. That is why I will keep running for now. If I aim for the distance, there should come a day when I will be able to reach out to what I've been aiming for. Winter has passed and it is spring, the season of new beginnings. And under the blue sky that she has also seen, I keep running up the hill. The battle is ended. Her last battleground, the battle that was fought between the split halves of her country, ended with the king's victory. The night is running. The battle has ended, the bloody red sun is already set, and the darkness of the night is already ruling over the battlefield. The hill covered with corpses is filled with curses, crying out to try to take the survivors with them. Through it all, the night runs panting. The rein is in the knight's hand, and the wounded white horse earnestly follows him. The only survivors are this knight and this horse, and this one king that is lying on the white horse's back.
Oh, Asao!
Is this Bedivere? He must be wounded himself, but the knight runs through the battlefield with all his energy. The king he is serving is on the verge of death. The king has defeated the enemy's king in personal combat, but the king received a fatal wound as well. Damn it, Mordred. The wound is fatal even in the knight's eyes. The king that they have served will soon reach death. He desperately calls out. Or possibly the knight might have really believed it. That their king is immortal. That as long as the guidance of the holy sword is there, the king would never die. He breathes hard, passes over mountains of corpses, and heads for the forest that is not covered in blood. He knew of the king's immortality. Therefore, he believes that the king's wound will heal if he escapes this cursed battleground and makes it to a pure place. No, he could only believe so. He believed his own king, unlike the other knights. The king was isolated in the court, alienated by the knights, and was feared by the people. But the king did not show emotion even in such a situation, and always stayed as an ideal, and the knight felt pride in his young king. He did not serve his country. He had entrusted his sword, struggled to be of power, and made his way to be a personal guard of the king as a young man, because it was this king. The masked king. The boy who tried to allow no personal feelings, and to be fair, he might have hoped to be able to see the king's true face if he went near the king. He just wanted to see the king's true expressions. Not the face he puts on during battle or in the castle, but a real smiling face of a human. He should appear in the court when he has been released from his duties. No matter how perfect the king is, he cannot strain his mind 24 hours a day. But that thinking proved wrong. The only thing he found out was the truth contrary to his expectation. He has made it to the rank of Imperial Guard and was able to guard beside the king. He has guarded the king closer than any other knights and kept watch on the king's behaviors. But still, it did not happen even once. His king never smiled. Since when did he feel anger toward it? The king has accomplished so many great deeds and has accrued much glory. But in fact, the king never showed a peaceful face. He could not approve of that fact. He wanted to believe such a thing could not be allowed. This is why he wished for his king to be rewarded the light. But he has yet to accomplish that. The king is still isolated. That is why the king continuously did not approve of the king's death, the night. He cannot end it here. He thinks that this great king is not rewarded enough for his actions.
おう、今はこちらに。すぐに兵を呼んでまいります。
In the forest he reaches, the knight lays the king by a large tree. The situation is a race against time. It takes half a day no matter how much he hurries to go to the port where his own army is left. Anyone with eyes should be able to tell if the king's life will last till the morning or not.
どうかそれまで辛抱を。必ず兵を連れて戻ります。
He salutes the unconscious king and runs to his white horse.
ベリビエル。
Before that, the king that should have been unconscious calls out his name.
おう、意識が戻られましたか。
Oh,
夢を見ていた。
a faint voice, but that voice seems warm to the night.
夢ですか。
A dream, a dream. He calls out as if to search. The king's consciousness is not certain. He shall go back into the darkness until he replies so.
そうだ。あまり見たことがないのでな。貴重な体験をした。
それは。では、どうぞお気遣いなくお休みください。私はその間に兵を呼んでまいります。
A gasping sound. It sounds as if what the knight said was unexpected.
何かご無礼な点でも。
いや、そなたの言い分に驚いた。夢とは目を覚ました後でも見れるものなのか。違う夢ではなく、目をつむればまた
Whoa.
同じものが現れると。
Now it is the knight's turn to be surprised. He stutters but replies even though he knows it is to lie.
はい。強く思えば同じ夢を見続けることもできるでしょう。私にも経験があります。
Such a thing is not possible. What happens only once and not continuously is what people call a dream. But the knight lies in spite of that. Doesn't happen often, but it's probably more common. Like, I'm sure it's maybe happened to you guys before, but I'll wake up. I won't be fully conscious, but I distinctly remember waking up, and I quickly fall asleep again, and the dream continues. That might happen one more time, and the dream continues. That happened maybe like a week ago, but not about any strong desire, I don't think. Who knows? I know there's people who can lucidly dream. He apologizes that this will be the first and the last dishonesty he will perform toward the king.
そうか。そなたは博識だな。ベリビエール。
The king murmurs as if impressed. His face is still looking down, and he does not even look up at the knight. The king breathes so softly that it can be barely heard and quietly.
ベリビエール。我が命権を持て。
The king gives his last order in a faint voice.
よいか。この森を抜け、あの血塗られた丘を越えるのだ。
And he doesn't do
そ
it.
の先には深い湖がある。
He's not gonna do it.
我が剣を投げ入れよ。
おう、それは。
The knight knows what that means. Sword of the lake. Let go of the sword that was the proof of the king and what protected the king means the end of the king he has served.
行くのだ。ことを成し得たのならばここに戻り、そなたが見たことを伝えてほしい。
King does not take back his order. The knight takes the holy sword and goes over the hill with his indecision still in mind. And the knight hesitates returning the sword for 3 times. The lake was certainly there, but he just could not throw the sword in it. If he throws the sword in, his king will disappear. The knight is unable to throw away the sword from his unwillingness to part with the king. And the knight turns around and returns to the king. King repeats to the knight. As the knight lies to the king that he has thrown away the sword, the king only replies to follow his command. Disobey the king's command is a great sin for a knight. But still, he disobeyed the king's order twice. He was reluctant for the king's life when he faced the lake. But that comes to an end. As the knight figures out he cannot change the king's decision, he throws the sword in the lake on his 3rd visit. The holy sword returns to the lake. A white hand appearing from the water receives the sword, and after going through the sky 3 times, the holy sword vanishes from this world. And the knight finally accepts it. The king's end. That the duty that was too long has finally ended. After crossing the hill 3 times, the forest is covered in morning sunlight. The battlefield is afar. In the pure, light mist that does not show any trace of a bloody battle.
湖に剣を投げ入れてまいりました。剣は湖の夫人の手に。
The king opens his eyes at the knight's words.
そうか。ならば胸を張るがよい。そなたはそなたの王の命を守ったのだ。
The knight nods silently to the voice facing death. Everything is ended. Chaos in this country would still continue. The battle will not end, and the day of ruin will come around soon. But the battle of the king has ended. She has fulfilled her duty until the very last moment. The light disappears. Finishing her task, has her last strength disappeared from her body?
すまないな。ベリビエール。今度の眠りは少し長く。
As if going to sleep slowly, she gradually closes her eyes. Morning sunlight fills the area. The forest stands there quietly, and his king goes into a long sleep. The knight keeps watching over her figure. The king that he wished for. A lonely king that was seen off by just one night. But her face is what he wished for. A peaceful sleep. In her last moments, the king has obtained peace that she has never been able to obtain. He was just happy about that fact. The knight thanks to someone who has given her peace and proudly watches over his king. The heaven is far and the clearing sky is blue. The battle has truly ended.
見ているのですか、アーサーを。
His murmur rides through the wind. As if sinking into the endless blue, the king that went into sleep.
夢の続きを。
Oh. He's a distant, distant dream. Battle is over. Let us put our swords down and rest in the momentary peace. After dozing in a warm dream, a new day will dawn. The days continue on, and we are still following the same star we once saw. Man. Wow. I'm just gonna enjoy this. I'm liking this song. But ignoring text, obviously, so I'm gonna reply to these really quick and enjoy this. And the visuals, all the still shots. Shout out to Takeuchi, I think is how you pronounce his name. I like his art, man. Oh, what a route. What a route. Whoa. Whoa, look at this menu. Okay, that's the same. But look at this. Well, there's a lot. There's a lot still to be done. And going back and doing all the decisions I haven't made. That'll be a fun video to make. I don't know how long it'll take, but I imagine not that long, but probably the one with the saber points, in which she apparently kills us at Kotomina Church. That'll be interesting. So I'm ready for that. I'm ready to unlock all the Tiger Dojos, but before that, completing this route makes me happy. It makes me happy that this outcome is possible. That this is there, like there is a universe in Fate where this happens, where Shiro is, even though he obviously misses Saber so much, and it can wrench at his heart, he doesn't have any regrets, and the fact that she got to tell him that she loved him, and that it really, like it said, it brought her back to the moment she died. And it was like she was actually at peace, and And then the dream, oh my gosh, when she talked about the dream, I was like, is she talking about everything that happened? Like, and the fact that she wanted to continue the dream, and it was very, very nice. It's such a sweet ending. I can see, it's so funny, and I'm gonna compare this series to Dark Souls in the sense that I hear a lot of people call Fate the weakest route or their least favorite, but it's still really good. It's still great. Like, and I compare it to Dark Souls because people say, oh, Dark Souls 2 is the worst Souls game. Like, yeah, that's correct. But it's actually the one I started with, and I actually really enjoy playing it. It's not really like really true to being a Souls game as compared to the first and third one, but it's still a really good game, and it still has a lot to enjoy about it. And I feel that way about this route. Like, I really love this, and I love that Rin made it, that Ilya made it, that Shiro did. Like, it makes me wonder if there's an ending here where Saber gets to stick around. Probably not. Maybe not. Or maybe there is. I know UBW has Sunny Day, but does Fate have an equivalent ending? I have no idea. But either way, I can't wait to maybe this week come back to it and be able to do all that before we move on to Unlimited Blade Works. And originally I was planning to skip it, actually, just because I know the story. But what I'm going to do for Unlimited Blade Works is I'm going to go for all the bad endings right off the bat. There's probably I imagine there's probably a bad ending there, something to do with Rin points, similar to Saber points here. So, maybe I'll try to make good decisions with Rin the first time, so I don't, because I still want to progress, but I want to be able to get the bad endings, if that makes sense. I don't know, but we'll see. That's really the only tricky one, I would imagine. I don't actually know, but yeah, this was a great route, and it made me appreciate Saber so much more. And I've been editing and putting out the final UBW reactions, and we recorded with Genova, and we recorded those reactions months ago. Like, we finished the series back in January, and you guys know, like, I made a lot of progress with this series in the last couple months. So everything I've learned about Saber, and the fact that she can only be saved this much here, it almost makes it'll probably make UBW tough to watch. And that's like the bittersweet thing about this franchise, is like, you get such an amazing story and a really satisfying ending, and then you have to do it all over again. And yeah, you get great things, but you lose characters, and you lose potential bonds that you were able to see blossom. And I'm gonna feel that way again going through UBW, and definitely again going through Heaven's Feel. So I guess the only like constant that is like reassuring is that Saber always cares about Shiro. He's not always gonna win her heart, but it's the same with Rin. Rin is always gonna care. Sakura is always gonna care. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to going through UBW in my very weird, unique way, because I've already seen the anime, and then making it to Heaven's Feel hopefully soon. So yeah, I mean, shit, my new computer is finishing the build next week, so once I get that GPU and get it in, I can probably put these out a lot quicker. So let's hope so. Either way, thank you very much for experiencing this route with me. I had an absolute blast. I didn't know what I was going to think at first, but I love to read, and I love stories, and I love the depth of Fate and the themes within it. So this was an absolute treat for me. Thank you once again so much, and I'll see you next time. Peace.